Let's talk a little bit about ecosystems and energy. We also use this term ecology to explain the study of the relationships between organisms and their environment. We look at biotic factors, those are the living factors. So you're looking at plants, animals, bacteria, etc. Abiotic factors are anything that's non-living, such as water, sunlight, rocks, air, etc. When you look at biological organization, it's important to understand from smallest to largest. We have atoms. Atoms make up molecules. Molecules help us to build cells, which are the basic units of life. Cells make up tissues. Tissues make up organs. Organs make up organ systems. Organ systems put together make an organism. Organisms put together make a population. Populations working together make a community. Multiple communities put together makes an ecosystem. Multiple ecosystems put together makes up a landscape. And all of the landscapes put up together make up the biosphere. So a population is a group of organisms of the same species that live together in the same area at the same time. If I wanted to look at the population of Jacksonville, I would be looking at the number of human beings that live within the city limits of Jacksonville. A species is a group of similar organisms whose members freely interbreed in the wild to produce fertile offspring. Members of one species do not interbreed with other species of organisms. Communities are all the populations of different species that are living together in the same area at the same time. An ecosystem is the community and its physical environment. We look at biotic and abiotic factors that work together within an ecosystem. A landscape is a region that includes several ecosystems. And the biosphere really is just the entire layer of the earth that contains all living organisms. As an ecological system, the biosphere interacts with the land, the water, and the atmosphere because there are living things in all three areas. The hydrosphere is our supply of water, the atmosphere is our gas, the lithosphere is land, and the biosphere, which encompasses all three of those, is where all living organisms exist. Life on Earth depends on three interconnected factors. You must have high-quality energy flowing in one direction, from the sun to living things to the environment and back to space. The cycling of matter or nutrients through different parts of the biosphere must occur. You have a water cycle, you have a nitrogen cycle, we have carbon cycle. You also have gravity, which allows the Earth to hold down its atmosphere and causes a downward movement of matter in the matter cycles. This is why water flows down from the mountaintop into the ground out to the ocean. What exactly is energy? Really, it's just the capacity or ability to do work. It includes our ability to grow, move, reproduce, maintain or repair damaged tissues. There's different kinds of energy. We have chemical energy, radiant energy, heat, mechanical energy, nuclear energy, electrical energy. All of these different types of energy give us the ability to do certain kinds of work. We measure energy in kilojoules and kilocalories. It's important to understand they're not equal to one another. And we can convert the energy, even though we can't create new energy or destroy it, we can convert it into other sources or types of energy. So potential energy is anything that is stored, whether it's by position or stored in forms of chemical bonds, just sitting there, the potential to do work. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. Thermodynamics is the study of energy and its various transformations, and in fact, if you take chemistry, you learn about thermodynamics pretty much all year long. A system is any object being studied or an object and objects that are interacting with it. We define the system however we want. The surroundings is everything outside of the system, and sometimes a system can be closed, which means it doesn't exchange energy with its surroundings, or it can be open, meaning it can exchange energy with its surroundings. All of these are important to understand when we start looking at ecology and we look at the relationships between different living things.